Hello, welcome back to the channel. Not an unboxing video. The video got corrupted when I transferred it, which is a real shame. So a little bit of a deviation here. No excitement of ripping over parcels, but what I'm going to do is give you a debrief on what arrived. And just starting down here, I've already packed most of it away in here. Essentially what I've got is just some paint, some Tamiya paint. I'm using Tamiya paint more and more actually ever since I did the laminar flow designs conversion of the Mark 12, and I went back to using Tamiya and it just blew me away. I loved using it. I'm using it more and more, so I bought some more of that. I've got some Mr. Surfacer primer, you can just see it in there, primer 1000, and just various little bits, drill bits and things like that. What I did get, I did try AliExpress for the first time, and just got some drill bits. Got this little pin vise thing. It's only cheap, a couple of quid. Some more drill bits, and I got this little set here, which has got some natty little things in. If I can open it up, there we go. So I've got some, I think these must be dental tools or something. So I've got these little, maybe you can see that sort of curvy tweezers there, which are quite cool. And this, oh, I can't get the end off. There we go. Which has got a really sharp spike on it. So that'd be really good for either scribing circles, things like that, rather than using a needle, or making a little divot for drilling out gun barrels and things like that. What else have we got? Some really fine tweezers. Complement my decal ones that I've got from Anis. Some sort of loop thing. What's that for? Pulling teeth or something? I don't know. A little sort of hook on the end of a spike. I think that's the thing that they jab you in the gums with. More sort of loop thing. That'll be quite good for stirring paint, actually. I reckon, that one. And another set of really fine tweezers, but on a slight angle now. Yeah, dead cheap. And really, really handy, and looks quite good quality, I must say. Comes in its own little plastic jobby, but that's that. So I'll just put that away, and that's how I transport my paints. Actually, is I put them in an individual Ziploc bag, then group some of them together in another Ziploc bag, and then put it in these sort of sealed plastic tubs. Oh, hello. I'll sort that properly out later. Right, what else have we got? I've got some accessories for 32nd scale Spitfires, C and E wing gun barrels. I've got a pretty good idea of the Mark 14 scheme I'm going to do, but I really haven't decided. Finally, I've got a feeling I'm going to be doing a C-winged Belgian one, full span wings. So I'll use those. I've got the E-wing here, which I could use on the bubble top Mark 14 that I will do in due course. If I use this on the Razorback 14, then I've got this for the Mark 5C conversion set. So I've got that. Other modelling accessories here, I've got a set of wheels in 32nd for the Spitfire. I've also got Tempest exhausts in 48th and Barracuda, just put them in the same packet, and some bronze undercarriage legs, because I am going to be doing the Edward Tempest at some point when I get back. Right, cup of tea in my Airfix mug. Oh, nice and strong. Right, good. Right, what else have I got? I've got these Tamiya cotton buds. These are the pointy ones. I've got the tiny ones. I've got the medium ones. I've already got the big ones back in Saudi. Right, this thing is cool. Now, I got this from Tyrell Models in the UK. Most people say Tyrrell, but he pronounces it Tyrell on the videos. This is a chuck which goes in that, and there fits in the display electric pen thing, turning it into a really cool drill. And that means that the sort of carbide drill bits you get for PCB boards, these which don't fit normally, will fit in here. So as much as I love my, what do they call it, that little pen drill thing I've got, the name escapes me for some bizarre reason, I use it all the time, yeah, you can't use those with it, and so you can't get really fine drill bits to work in there. So I got those. I've got a spare Alpha blade for scribing. Right, now we're getting to the really meaty, cool stuff. All the rest is kind of sundries and bits and bobs. Right, Madworks do amazing chisels. They also do an amazing scriber, and this is what... Now, what's his channel called on Facebook? Scribeworks or something. I can't remember now. He's just done that incredible F-16. And he's gone back to doing the space shuttle that he was doing. And he swears by this. And if it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. And I'm always on the hunt for really good scribers. I love my trumpeter one. It was only cheap and I love it. I think it works brilliantly. I've got the P cutter, obviously, but that's slightly wider gauge. And I've got the Tamiya one, again slightly wider gauge. I've got the RB Productions one, which is really fine. That's a really good scriber, but yeah, this is by all accounts the best in the business, and it ain't cheap. I think this was about 25-30 quid with with the handle, but I got it in the UK. If you hunt for it, you can find it, and yeah, looking forward to trying that out. Vinyl for the silhouette cutter. This is the Oramask 810 that I normally use, and I'm getting a bit low. I thought I'd get some black and white as well, just to try. Right, what else? Okay. I go through pipettes like you wouldn't believe, so I bought a whole another supply of those. Flory model stands for in-flight aeroplane models. Now, I'm going to be doing the 32nd scale F-18C for my mate Dalla, who's retiring. He flew them in Australia, and as a bit of a placeholder before when he goes home, he'll sort out a nice mahogany base and a brass rod and all that kind of stuff. I thought I'd do one of these for him. And Phil very kindly sent me the medium one as well with it, so I'll do a full review of these when I get back. Looking forward to trying those. This is something I've been after for a very long time. This is the RP Tools punch and die set. I've been getting by with my old Waldron one. This one though, I've been after for a very long time. Again, it's not cheap. I think I got this for about 85 quid. But I'm sure it's one of those things that once I've got it, it'll be, how did I ever cope without it kind of thing. And I'm really glad I found one, and finally I've got one. So it's really heavy as well. I'm not going to open it here. I might do a review of this when I get back. I don't know. We shall see. So I got that. Right, what else have we got down here? This is the display departure tool combo set. Very odd name. Right, on the back, you can see the picture. Now, the reason I got this is because Jen from, now I've got to get the name of her channel right. Was it Genesis Designs and Modelcraft? She's a brilliant modeler, and she got this, and this is really cheap. But there's some brilliant stuff in here. So you get some single blade nippers. You get a parts detacher thing. So that's this thing here. And she didn't know what that was initially, but I think it's for, she thinks it's for Gundam sort of prizing parts off. Some folding scissors, knife blades, a knife holder, straight tweezers, angled tweezers, polishing file, semi-rigid sanding sticks, a panel liner. Now that's the one I'm looking forward to using. Where's that on the front? I think that might be this thing. It's like a fountain pen. But that, because I rivet a lot of my models, and it's much easier when riveting models if you do a panel line wash in black, and then you can see where you need to stop and things like that. And that's going to keep it really neat. So really keen to try that one. Carbon fiber sanding pads. I think the idea with that is you use double-sided tape to stick your sanding sponge on, but we got some abrasive sanding sponges and some reusable sandpaper. So all this, I think it was about 25 quid or something. It was not expensive. If you're a new modeler or a junior modeler and you don't have much stuff, I reckon this is a really good starter set. If you're an experienced modeler, like many of you I know are, there's some great things in here. And it's, like I say, it's cheap. So looking forward to rooting through that as well. Before we go on, it's my new glasses. A sip of tea. Right, powering on. I've got some decals for the Mustang. So as you can see, no thin fillet on these Mustangs. If you've been following the channel for, well, certainly this year, you'll know I did the one half of the Royal Class Mustang set in 72nd scale, Edward. And I was going to do, I did just this bog standard sort of European D with a filleted tail, and the other one I was going to do as an F51 in Korea, but blow me, 2 fuselages in there, only one filleted fuselage, and I only realised as I was building it. So I've got to the construction phase. It's almost finished. I think all I've got to do is put the windscreen on, and that is going to be almost ready for paint. And it stalled because I didn't have any suitable markings for it. There were markings provided in the box, but I didn't fancy any of those. And I just fancy a sort of half green, half metal aeroplane. And this has got 2 on there. It's all from the 357th. I'll probably, I think, I don't know, I might go for the one at the top here. I'm not entirely sure, but this is going to uninstall that project. So I'll get the Key 43 done when I get back, and then this is likely to be next on the bench, and this is going to be a full video build. Not like the last one, which was like a kind of just a debrief job as I went along. This will be a full build, because I know some of you have been asking for that. Right, I've got a book. This is Tom Cleaver's book on the 8th Air Force, 8th Air Force in the European theatre. You can see it's a weighty tome. He's a brilliant historian, a great author, extremely well written stuff, and yeah, that's going to be some really good bedtime reading, and it will go nicely with the Mustang. Right, 3 really awesome things to bring you next. But before I do, this is a bit of a clue to what is next. This is a Harder and Steenbeck airbrush stand for the bench. And the reason I've got this is to go with this. This is the Harder and Steenbeck Infinity CR Plus 2024. So this is the upgraded version. Now, I've never used a Harder and Steenbeck. My mate Andy swears by his, and I think he might have an Evolution. And I did give it a go once, and I thought it was really nice. And I just thought I'd try it. There was a lot of hype on YouTube for this coming out, and I thought, right, let's go for the top of the range one, the Infinity, and we'll see if we get on. Now, I'm a dyed-in-the-wool Iwata user. I've kind of always used Iwata, really. I started out with a single-action Badger, that's with the cans. That's my first airbrush when I was a kid. Then I had a dalliance with the Aztec, which was bloody awful. Hated that thing. Soon got rid of that, and then went to Iwata and never looked back. And I've had my HPCR Plus, I think it is, or whatever it is, for about 15 years. I did have a TR1. And then I won it, actually. It was a prize at Telford. Yeah, and I've been using that ever since, like I say, for about 15 years. A couple of years ago, had it completely refurbished, and it's been absolutely amazing. But I just thought I'd try this. Now, this is the 2-in-1, so it's got the point, I think is it 0.15 and 0.4, something like that. Here we go, 0.25 and 0.44. And yeah, really looking forward to giving that a whirl and seeing how I got. Now, I might not get on with it at all, but we shall see. Right, 2 kits to bring you now. The first one is the Battle by Azure From. Actually, it's Special Hobby, because that's written all over the sprues. Beautiful kit. I love the Battle. I love the Battle, the Defiant, the Lysander. Must get that Airfix kit. And not really any decent kits out. Now, I was going to get the Trumpeter, is it Trumpeter or Hobby Boss 48 scale one, but they've balked it. There's apparently problems with the nose, but the deal breaker for me was the greenhouse. Obviously, it's very much a focal point of the Battle, and yeah, they completely buggered it up. It's far too square and really throws it off, and there's no aftermarket vac form replacements out there for it. So for me, that was a deal breaker. So I'm really looking forward to this. Waited a very long time for it. I'm going to be building this at some point this year, more than likely. I'll be doing a Battle of France one, an early one. And yeah, really looking forward to doing that. I've had a look through the box and it looks fabulous. And the last one to bring you is this one. Armour Hobby Key 43. Note, I say key, not Ki. It is pronounced key, apparently. This is the sort of Mark II version. I've got plans for this. It's going to be, I think, pretty much straight from the box. I did get the, I haven't got it yet. I did order the Edward set for it, mainly for the seat harness, if I'm honest. I did order the space set. May have ordered it. May have ordered the space set, but I just wanted the photo etch harness, really, because it's got a tiny little cockpit opening and all the detail in there you're not really going to see, but you know, I'll probably use a lot of it anyway, because I may as well, because then I've got it. But yeah, this is going to be built as part of Armour April. Already uploaded a load of Armour April stuff. The P51B is uploaded. The Hurricane is, I'm editing that at the moment. That will go up when I get back. And the P39 is edited and uploaded as well. And this is going to be the 4th model going up next month. Part of the Armour April series. I've already been studying this. I know what markings I'm going to do it in already. And it's suffice to say it's none of these, even though all three are lovely. And yeah, really looking forward to that. I'll be doing an inbox review of this, and then obviously, as I said, it'll be a full video build, probably a two-parter, if I'm honest. And there we are. Right, I did get some other stuff, but not modelling related, coffee related. Got myself an AeroPress and a V60 and some accoutrements. Got some scales, and trying to convince the missus to letting me get a nice posh grinder. But I'm failing in that at the moment. She wants to wait till my birthday, but that's not till September. But there we are. That is the unboxing for this period of leave. There we go. I nearly said this year, but I come home more than once a year. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry, no excitement of ripping over the boxes, but yeah, like I say, it all got corrupted. Right, I'm going to go repack this because I've already packed it once and I've unpacked it for this video. So I'm going to have to repack it up all over again. And I will be doing a news one soon because there's some cool news stuff to talk about. And I'll see you soon. So yeah, see you then. Cheers, bye-bye.